Thank you for joining us here on Deportes Nation. I'm Alex Parra, and joining us is U of H women's soccer coach Jaime Frias. First of all, Coach, welcome to Deportes Nation. Congratulations on the victory today over Rice.
Thank you for having us. A lot of, like Cameron just mentioned, a lot of adrenaline here, being such a tough match for us. But we're happy we got the win, and we can go home and analyze the film, try to get better after this.
Rice started out leading the match. Tough match, difficult, but you found, like you've been doing all season, undefeated, by the way, I'm going to mention that word, the intensity and the diversity and the depth I think you're looking for. It's still early in the season. I know you're waiting. You're still trying to improve every day, but today, a tough opponent in Rice.
Really tough. We knew that this rivalry was going to play itself out. We were not coming in here expecting anything less. We prepared awfully hard all week. Watched a lot of film, did a lot of scouting against them, but it was what we expected today. It was a tough opponent. It was a physical battle, one that it's a rivalry game. You always expect, whether it's in the pros and college, it doesn't matter. A rivalry is a rivalry, and it played out that way today.
It's a derby now. I was talking to Myra, who was kind enough to enlighten me. 2001, the first time these teams met. 18th version now of this derby. It's building a tradition, Coach, something I love, especially here in Houston. Now we have a tradition that continues to grow.
Yeah.
I want it to grow to the next generation. Just speak about that rivalry. I think it's immense. It's huge to me.
It is huge. They've had the lion's share of the winning columns, and we're trying to change that little by little. I think we respect Rice an awful lot,
Yeah.
as they should be. They have a great coaching staff, very good players. They do a great job on the recruiting trail. But our hope is to try to turn this thing around to where we can be more competitive against them, win a couple more games against them, and actually turn it into a rivalry where we're not making it easy on them anymore.
The crowd out here, fantastic, Coach. I think one of the largest I've seen here at this stadium for any soccer event. Talk about that. Yes, we had some red shirts, but in general, the support for women's soccer, college women's soccer was present today.
It's palpable. I think
Yeah.
it just changes the dynamic of the match. I think not only for the players, but for the coaches and for fans, it makes it a lot more enjoyable. I think you had blue shirts, you had red shirts, but you had a very spirited match out there that I think they walked away enjoying that.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. I know you'll take game by game. You have a game coming up this Sunday. But let's talk about the Big 12 quickly, just to wrap up. Are you looking forward to that competition? I'm sure you're not yet thinking specifically about teams, but you know some tough matches are coming up.
They're coming up. And I think what's good about our schedule is that each opponent is different. Rice was very different than the University of Washington.
Yeah.
University of Washington is very different than UTRGV. They're all presenting different looks for our team, which is great in preparation for that league.
Coach, we thank you for being with us. Congratulations today in the soccer edition of the Bayou Bucket is what we're calling it.
Okay.
We appreciate you being with us. So on behalf of Coach Jaime Frias, I'm Alex Parra. Thank you for joining us on this latest edition of Deportes Nation.